Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. Nigerians are in root shock over the latest development. A lot of Nigerians have been following the issue of the final verdict that's going to be coming up, where Supreme Court said, give or take, the final day will not exceed November 4th. There have been this little back and forth over the matter, judging the fact that one or two of the judges will be retiring this week. So many Nigerians believe, okay, there probably may be a replacement or some sort. Remember, the first hearing took place on Monday, and then Nigerians thought there would be a lot of, filing, counter-filing, objection, overruling, and all that before the final verdict and all the documents and evidences brought forward to Supreme Court. But alas, the date has been shifted backwards. Instead of November 4th, tomorrow, Thursday, the 26th of October, is when the final verdict. In fact, let me read it word for word so you understand exactly. That the Supreme Court will deliver judgment tomorrow, Thursday, October 26, 2023, for Labour Party. It's going to be all-encompassing. For Labour Party and Peter Obi, Atiku Abubakar and PDP versus INEC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and Shetima and APC. Now, the only clear reason some persons are saying actually is that the judgment is being delivered so fast because it has been, Nigerians are looking forward to it. But something unique is going on here. Some persons are saying that the likes of Ben Morris Bruce is already saying that whatever the judgment of the Supreme Court tomorrow will be, that you hope that all parties to the election and the appeal accept it because the Supreme Court is final. That after tomorrow, there must be no more political rancor. We should all unite and face the task of rescuing the Nigerian economy. Now, he didn't stop there. He said because, especially the Naira, and undoing the damage the administration did. Now, we cannot be in election mode forever. Governing mode must now begin in earnest. We can resume partisanship in 4 years. From tomorrow, our squabbles must no longer be with each other, but against insecurity, criminality, economic hardship, and disunity. My colleague is in the house. A lot of buzzing is going on online. It's as if Nigerians have already known. They're already preempting what the result will look like. Many Nigerians thought it's going to look like at least a little bit of PEPT, as the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, where there's a lot of dramatizing, a lot of evidence giving, a lot of objection, overrule, a lot of sustained and all that. But this one, no drama, just bring out the less, whatever it is, they would have, what is it going to look like? Is it going to be a case of technicality or real issue? Because just even the letter between Chicago State University and the oral deposition, the judge, Justice Okoro, was even saying he's confused. Which should he take? They're both conflicted. And we're wondering, and now, with less than 48 hours, he's ready to give final judgment. What's your take on this, please?
Well, I think that Nigerians have done their best, just like David Hundeyin replying when Supreme Court said that the final verdict will come on the 26th. And this was what David Hundeyin said. He said, I guess at the very least, I'll get to tell my grandchildren that in 2023, because of some journalistic work I did as a private citizen, the Nigerian Supreme Court moved up its verdict so as to protect a criminal with an impending FBI criminal record disclosure. And I believe personally that we have tried our best. You understand? Nigerians, especially this generation, have been seeking for the right leader, people to enter leadership via the right process, the right person also to enter. It didn't work out this time. One thing I'm so sure is that there's always another day to fight. You understand? I'm so sure that's going to be in the favor of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Nobody can tell me. I can bet with whatever I have, I said, man, this thing is going to be in favor of the president. And don't forget that when they were doing this whole thing, the guy who is in charge, or one or two of those justices had already, they're going to be quitting their job on the 27th. So whatever they have to do, they'll round up. Though most of them will say, 180 days was November 4th. So in between, everything can be concluded so that Nigeria can move forward. But already Nigerians are so sure that it's going to go the way of the president, because unfortunately, things were not done at the right time. Apart from at the right time, Nigerians, that had always been the status quo. You can't remove an African or a Nigerian president when he had entered into this. So the people who can help us as at this time is those in the Senate House. If they want Nigeria to, be what we want it to be, that Constitution, Electoral Act, all of them must be amended again. And what is that thing that must be amended? Before a president is sworn in, he must first of all fix every electoral brouhaha that is surrounding him. Between February 23rd, by February, if for example the election is holding February 23rd, 26th, whatever, 3 days from that time, as far as they have announced the result, immediately after the result, 3 days from that time, the court begins. And we fight it till at least 15th of May. By 29th, the president is entering. So by 15th of May, everything is settled so that someone will not be at this thing and be, fixing things up. I was so sure that nothing reasonable was going to come out from here, because number one, the judiciary is not independent of itself. Everything called pay, salary, finances of the judiciary is traceable to the president. So how? And then there's a sitting president in an environment like this, and you feel that they will judge against him? Absolutely. I know a lot of people will be saying, why are you concluding the judgment? We all know. Imagine someone like Peter Obi. I'm even scared. Let them not give him up to 200 million to pay. You understand? As fine for bringing such a free. We were going to still hear those same languages again. A frivolous charge, and then. But this guy, what was his name? Atiku Abubakar. His name will be. This would have been a pre-election matter. That's what we're going to hear. So that's the situation on ground, unfortunately. So let's just watch and see. Just like this guy has said, David Hundeyin has said, he did his best. And that's just it. He did his best, but unfortunately, it didn't turn out the way. Maybe we just need to learn how to do it a better way. Maybe before now, if at the closure of this particular administration, they refuse, maybe Nigeria needs to protest right at the gate of these people. We must fix this constitution so that it won't permit all these things from happening.
Let's just hope that all goes well. But looks like Nigerians are already preempting the result ahead of time. And it looks also that the likes of Ben Bruce are also knowing that, saying, please, can we not go beyond this? Let's just move ahead and see how we can rescue the country. Be that as it may. Let's meet in our comment section and hope really that justice will